Ever lost your bag mid-flight? I have, and it was a nightmare. Someone grabbed my bag by mistake because it looked just like theirs. I spent 2 days of my trip tracking it down, stressed and exhausted. That's why I'm making this video, to help you avoid the 7 biggest overhead bin mistakes. Imagine landing after a long flight, opening the bin, and your bag is just gone. It happens to thousands of travelers every day, but it's totally avoidable. So let's break down the 7 deadliest sins of overhead bin etiquette, so you never lose your bag. Let's get into it. Mistake number 1, overpacking your carry-on. It's a classic travel blunder, and yet so many of us fall into the trap. You start with good intentions, but before you know it, you're cramming in that extra pair of shoes, a just-in-case jacket, and enough toiletries to last a month. Suddenly, your bag is bursting at the seams, and you're left wrestling with zippers that refuse to budge. We've all seen it. Someone in the boarding line, red-faced and struggling to wedge a monster bag into a tiny overhead bin. The line behind them grows, people sigh, and the flight attendant's patience wears thin. It's awkward, stressful, and it draws all the wrong kinds of attention. Here's the harsh truth. Overstuffed bags are always the first to get gate-checked. The moment a flight attendant spots your bulging suitcase, you're handed a bright tag and your bag is whisked away. Now, it's out of your hands, and you're left hoping it makes it to your destination in one piece. The more hands your bag passes through, the greater the risk. Baggage handlers are pros, but mistakes happen. Bags get misplaced, delayed, or even damaged, and if you packed valuables or essentials, you might not see them again until your trip is nearly over. So, what's the solution? Pack smart, use packing cubes to keep things organized, roll your clothes to save space, and be ruthless about what you actually need. Ask yourself, will I really wear this? If the answer is maybe, leave it behind. Focus on versatile pieces and essentials. A slim, well-packed bag is a game changer. It glides effortlessly into the overhead bin, no wrestling required. You breeze down the aisle, stow your bag with a single motion, and settle in while others struggle with their oversized luggage. The goal? Be invisible to the crew, in the best way possible. When you pack light and keep your bag compact, you avoid unwanted attention and make everyone's life easier, including your own. Don't be the person with the exploding bag, the one that gets sent to the cargo hold while you watch helplessly. It's not just inconvenient, it can put a damper on your entire trip if your bag gets delayed or lost. Remember, a manageable bag is a safe bag. It stays with you, under your control, and you know exactly where your things are at all times. That peace of mind is priceless when you're on the move. Pack light, pack right, and you've already won half the battle. You'll move faster, feel less stressed, and avoid the headaches that come with overpacking. Plus, you'll have more energy to enjoy your trip. Don't risk your stuff for a few extra outfits or that just-in-case item you'll never use. Prioritize what matters and let go of the rest. Your future self will thank you when you're breezing through the airport, not weighed down by unnecessary baggage. Keep it simple, and your bag stays with you. That's rule number 1 for stress-free travel. Pack smart, travel light, and enjoy the journey. Mistake number 2, storing your bag in the wrong overhead bin. It might seem harmless to tuck your carry-on wherever you spot an empty space, but this is one of the most common travel blunders. When you board, it's tempting to grab the first open bin you see, especially if you're worried about space running out. But putting your bag far from your seat can create a domino effect of problems for you and your fellow passengers. Don't stash your bag 10 rows ahead just because you see an open spot. It might save you a few seconds now, but it'll cost you much more time and stress later. Imagine trying to fight your way upstream against a crowd just to retrieve your bag when the plane lands. Out of sight means out of mind. And out of your control. When your bag is nowhere near your seat, you can't keep an eye on it. You won't notice if someone accidentally, or intentionally, moves it, or worse, takes it. During the chaos of deplaning, when everyone is in a rush to get off the plane, someone could easily grab your bag by mistake. You'll be left fighting your way through a sea of people moving against the flow just to find your suitcase. It's a stressful way to end your flight. Always store your bag above your seat, or if that's full, in the first available bin directly behind you. This way, you'll never have to backtrack or push through a crowd to get your belongings. That way, you'll pass your bag on your way out, keeping it in sight and within reach. It's a simple habit that makes your exit smoother and less stressful. If the crew needs to move bags to make room, you'll know exactly where yours is, and you can keep track of any changes. This helps avoid confusion and ensures your bag doesn't get lost in the shuffle. Don't play musical bins, keep your bag close and visible. Searching through multiple bins at the end of a long flight is the last thing you want to do, especially when everyone else is eager to get off the plane. It's the simplest way to avoid mix-ups and theft. Double-check your luggage tag and make sure your bag is where you expect it to be. Be patient, wait for the right spot, and protect your stuff. Sometimes it takes a few extra moments, but it's worth it for peace of mind. A few extra seconds spent finding the right bin can save you from a world of hassle later. It's a small investment for a much smoother journey. Don't make this rookie mistake. Even seasoned travelers sometimes forget, but it's an easy habit to build. Keep your bag where you can see it, and you'll travel with less stress, fewer surprises, and a lot more confidence. Mistake number 3, ignoring the airline's size restrictions. It's easy to think, my bag looks about right, or they probably won't check. But this is one of the most common travel blunders, and it can turn a smooth trip into a stressful ordeal. Airlines set strict size limits for a reason, and those rules aren't just suggestions, they're enforced more often than you might think. Those sizers at the gate aren't just for show. Gate agents always notice oversized bags. Even if you manage to get past the check-in counter, the real test comes at the gate, where staff are trained to spot bags that don't fit the mold. If your bag looks even a little too big, you'll be asked to prove it fits. If your bag doesn't fit, it gets gate-checked, and you might pay a fee. Worse, you'll have to wait for your bag at baggage claim, which can add unexpected delays to your journey. Plus, there's always the risk of your bag getting lost or damaged once it leaves your hands. The overhead bins are designed for specific sizes. Oversized bags mess up the system and get targeted first. When one person tries to squeeze in a bag that's too big, it can throw off the entire boarding process, causing frustration for fellow passengers and flight attendants alike. Once your bag is gate-checked, you lose control and risk damage or loss. You might have packed valuables or essentials you wanted to keep close, but now they're out of reach until you land. It's a hassle that's easily avoided with a little preparation. Before you leave home, check your airline's size limits and measure your bag. Don't rely on memory or guesswork. Airlines can have different requirements, and what worked on one flight might not work on another. Take a minute to double-check, and you'll save yourself a lot of trouble. Don't eyeball it. An inch can make all the difference. That tiny bit of extra space might seem harmless, but it's often enough to get your bag flagged. Always use a tape measure, and remember to include wheels and handles in your measurements. Respect the rules, and your bag stays with you. There's nothing better than breezing through the airport knowing your carry-on will fit and stay by your side from takeoff to landing. Oversized bags slow down boarding and create headaches for everyone. When people try to force big bags into the bins, it causes delays, arguments, and sometimes even forces other passengers to check their own bags at the last minute. Be a smart traveler, know the limits, pack accordingly, and avoid unnecessary stress. Planning ahead means you'll move through security and boarding with confidence, and you won't have to worry about last-minute surprises. Don't gamble with your carry-on. Hoping for the best isn't a strategy. Being prepared is. If you're unsure, err on the side of caution and choose a slightly smaller bag. Follow the rules, and your future self will thank you. Size matters. Don't ignore it. A little attention to detail now means a smoother, happier journey every time you fly. Mistake number 4. Putting valuables in the overhead bin. Never put your wallet, passport, phone, laptop, medication, or keys up there. The overhead bin is for replaceable items, clothes, toiletries, not your essentials. Bags shift, get crushed, or even taken by mistake. If your valuables are gone, your trip could be ruined. Keep all critical items in your personal item under the seat in front of you. It's always within reach and under your control. Don't trade a little legroom for a huge risk. Before you stow your bag, double-check, are your essentials with you? A final pat-down can save your vacation. Don't gamble with what matters most. Essentials stay with you, always. That's non-negotiable. Mistake number 5. Not labeling your bag. Most bags look the same: black, gray, navy. It's easy for someone to grab yours by mistake. A sturdy luggage tag with your name and contact info is your first line of defense. Go beyond the flimsy paper tags, get a durable one, and put it on more than one handle. Make your bag stand out, tie a bright ribbon, add stickers, or pick a bold color. The more unique, the better. If your bag is lost, a clear description helps airline staff find it fast. Don't let your bag blend in with the crowd. 5 minutes of prep can save you hours of hassle. An anonymous bag is a lost bag waiting to happen. Make yours unforgettable, label it, decorate it, and make it yours. Stand out to stay safe. Mistake number 6. Boarding late. It might seem smart to avoid waiting, but late boarders lose out on overhead bin space. By the time you get on, the bins near your seat are full. You'll have to stash your bag far away. Or worse, gate check it. Both options put your bag at risk. Board with your assigned group to secure a spot above or behind your seat. If you're worried, consider paying for priority boarding. It's cheap insurance for your peace of mind. Don't try to outsmart the system. The boarding process exists for a reason. A few extra minutes in line is worth it to keep your bag safe. Don't be the last one on the plane. Secure your space, secure your bag. Timing matters. Board on time, every time. Mistake number 7. Forgetting about your bag during the flight. Just because it's stowed doesn't mean it's safe. People open bins, move bags, and sometimes take the wrong one, accidentally or not. Keep your bag in a bin you can see from your seat. If you're in the aisle, glance up when someone opens the bin. Stay aware, especially during deplaning when chaos peaks. Don't get distracted until your bag is in your hand. Small habits of awareness go a long way. Your bag is your responsibility from boarding to exit. Don't let your guard down until you're off the plane. Vigilance is your last line of defense. Stay alert, and your bag stays with you. Don't forget about it, ever. There you have it. The 7 deadly sins of the overhead bin. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll never lose your bag again. Share your craziest overhead bin stories in the comments below. Let's help each other travel smarter. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more travel advice. We've got more great videos coming up you won't want to miss. Stay safe, travel smart, and I'll see you in the next video. You're now an overhead bin master. Happy travels.